Hi everybody, good afternoon. I'm doing a simulation for the SOC level 1, the updated version for it. I have before did introduction to phishing, but this one was updated. Now let's go to the updated version. The first one wasn't really good. It was a little bit it was rushed the way they did it, but this one is an updated version. Introduction to phishing, the scenario overview, objective. Let's start machine because let's use elastic for this one. We're always using that. I will try later on do that. Start scenario. When you start scenario, that's how it look. If you find all the true positive, to complete the scenario, find all true positive alert. Keep triage alert until you have closed them all. But usually I think after you do 4, they just log you out. Don't worry, this isn't a mandatory for reporting, but it's your guide to mastering the scenario. Okay, good night. Investigate the alert queue. Your journey start in the alert queue. Investigate each alert and prioritize what seems most critical. Understand the types of alert can help you manage your time effectively. Keep an eye out. Okay, take ownership of the alert. Okay, you seem to search log and investigate indicator. The VM is there for deeper analysis. Combine these tools to verify what is real and what's false alarm. There is in the VM there is a tool avoid such a scenario. Where is that? Explore. There is tools in the VM. That's the VM. I still write your finding as a report. Each alert determine whether it's true positive or false positive. Clearly document your findings and actions. Token submit the report when you are confident in your conclusion. Analyze your performance, track your progress. Yeah, I don't like when, because it just kick you out when you finish. I don't know, because I think they try to save in resources. So after I think you answer 3 or something, he just kick you out. You can see now is an update version. The first one, when it was out, only one is true positive. The rest is just waste of time. I think now they make it better. Scenario object, learn how to monitor and analyze real-time alert, identify and document critical events such as suspicious email and attachment, create detailed case report based on your objective observation to help your team understand. And they said we have 36 point. Yeah, 10 minutes is not really 10 minutes. Only if you copy and paste and you don't read the whole things. 10 minutes is not really enough, to be honest. It's only like someone just run around and you don't read anything to say it's 10 minutes. I'm not sure how they put that 10 minutes there. As I said, this is an updated version. The old one, it was like TryHackMe was training or something. The good one they have, you have now, you have Elastic, Kibana, you have Splunk, and you have Microsoft Sentinel. That's you can argue it's good. Yeah, the pricing, of course, it's about $100 a month, and that's my problem with them. TryHackMe is just overpricing it for some reason. The start is a bit heavy to start, but I think you start a VM and starting the VM and also Elastic. So you have a couple of things starting and then the alert. So the alert are live. That's one thing good about them. Building detection rule. Okay, I didn't want to. I want so everybody can see what it is in case someone didn't see it already. Hello. Okay, now we got this. Now when you started, you come these things. Let's open them in. We can leave the alert queue there. We can open the SIM, the VM. Let's open documentation and then it's the playbook, because what's inside you? Now we don't need the guide, so this is where the alert come. This is Elastic is starting. Let me zoom Elastic here so you can see. Then you have your VM, that's the VM. And then we have here, what we have here, we have alert triage. Read before you begin, check alert triage, initiate review, access to dashboard, all of that. Alert classification, true positive, value of false positive, explanation required. You can read this. Alert report, true positive, window account brute false. I mean, you want you to write all of this for 10 minutes. You can't. Company information, this is, you need this information. um, for example, it tell you there's a web server, mod security audit log, and we have email log containing message metadata, and you have firewall. I think for us we can use in these two. Then you tell you the company so you can know where the alert came in from. Then you have here the triage, the playbook, because usually SOC you get this. So if I get phishing, I can just click in this one. Let's do that. Can we open it a new window? So if you have phishing, you can say, he tell you exactly what to do. Step 1, assign alert. Step 2, check the sender reputation. Review attachment. Investigate related alert. Case reporting. And then you have suspicious outbound connection. If you have some kind of connection, you can see tell you connection detail, reputation IP. The reputation come from the VM. Before they didn't do it, but suddenly here in TryHackMe they make it a beta. They create a simulation like some kind of tools here. The problem, you can't copy and paste, so it's a waste of time. It's not like waste of time, but you know, Windows or copy and paste in Windows is not starting. Let's wait for it. Here is live. You don't need to change this because this is like simulator real live event, so it's between 6 hours, and you can see it's doing refresh every 10 seconds. So this one is just refresh, like let me do this, and you can see all the event coming in there. We have two already. We have phishing, we have medium. We can just start with the first one. We can click assign. Now let me read about it. So description, this alert was triggered by an inbound email contains one or more external links due to potentially suspicious characteristics. As part of the investigation, check firewall proxy log to determine whether any endpoint have attempted to access the URL and whether those connections were allowed. Or so we need to check the firewall, the connection things. They give us the timestamp like your computer. You can see the timing is not here. It says 7 November 12:09, and here it says 12:07. That's fine, but this is your computer local time for some reason. The action required, finalize your onboarding profile. This is the email. We know that's where it came from. So HR, remember when we said it's a phishing? So if I go to the phishing playbook, check sender reputation, analyze artifact, review attachment, investigate related. We don't have attachment. Attachment is none. So we have this hr connects.thm. So you can come to VM, and you can just say we can just put the domain hr connect.thm, hr connect or an s on it. HR connects with an X. What the can double NEX double NEX, and it's you can see now it's set URL clean. So we know this domain is clean because remember, you can see, let's go to the alert itself. The time is 7:33, which means it doing you can see the timing is not correct here. We have a 14. What the time here? 12. So it is 2 hours because it's your computer timing. Let's see if we can push this up. You can't. Where is that? No, you can see here that's first of all, you can see here we have all logs and scenario. I don't think all log there's anything special about it, but there's no result when you say your log for some funny reason. Let's when you go scenario, you can see all the alert coming here. So first of all, we have the time. Because we're doing emails most of this, we can say I need to see the sender. First of all, there's attachment. We don't have attachment in general. All of them are null. I need a content to see it. Let's add the content. The source, the sender. I have the sender. I can do that. I need the source IP. I need then after that I need the receiver, so the person who received these things, the recipient, the email recipient, destination IP. Then I know if a person click on it, I need the URL, so I need to add the URL. And then we have the action, the firewall action. See allowed first, so we can add this action. Now what else we need? No direction. I don't need direction. Inbound, outbound. Yeah, we can add this to see what's going on there, but they all outbound. Our subject, we can add the subject and move it that side because it's in the sender. Let's put it here. Why is not moving faster? So we have a subject. Can we make this okay, let's go now because we're losing time, but we need to. So we have the subject is action required finalize your onboarding profile at 12:07. The time is not correct at 2 hours because it uses your computer. This must be the bottom one. I forgot the time again. 33. It must be this one. Job interview, no. Why I can't see it? They're not in order. What? This one. 7:33. So we have that's the one. So let's open this one. So if you look here, we can see the email is said HR connects to try, and then when we did the VM, VM said is clean, so it's fine, so we don't have problem with that. The sender is the receiver is the try daily THM, this one. So this is the whole because the link is not suspicious, so this one is you can say it's a false positive because it look legitimate for the okay, we can also stand the sender. Where is the sender email? Onboarding. We already tested the email, the domain. It's clean, and we have it is clean. So this one you can say it's fine. Now the question, because it's a false positive. Now if we trace this one, because remember it's this one, let's see if the link was does it was clicked or not. So because that's the one at 7:33. Google search the link here. Hotspot. So it doesn't look it was clicked. At least in this time we don't have that domain here in the URL. We can just come here and just copy this domain. If you get lost in you just can do that. You go to Elastic and just put that there. So we have a couple of them. It was one in the 2, but for us is this one, but there is no, it's an inbound, but there is no a clicking, so we are fine in that context. So now let's no, I don't want to. Now we can do the report. So everything is clean. So if I write my report, this is a false positive. Write a report. Inbound email contains suspicious external link. This item was triggered by inbound email containing one or more external link. Now, for example, if I do this, they give us this template. It said the time of activity. We know the time is this one. Usually you just do the second, you don't go detail. It's a list of related entities. The target was, the recipient was this one. I'm not sure this is a part of the company because it's not inside the, yeah, it's here. The name, we can just take the name of the person in case we needed a good report. If they want a fancy report, I don't know what TryHackMe is doing here. And we can just say the IP of the person. I'm not sure if we need them, but let's put it. Because that AI sometimes, whenever you write, you're always complaining. Reason for classifying. What we can say, what we can call these things. Try detect this. Let's say try detect this website. Report the URL, the domain, is clean and safe. Usually you need to add things like, for example, you can say because remember they're talking about that firewall things. Attempt to access URL email. There's no logs to say, because when we check the logs, doesn't show it was a click on it. So you can say here no indication in the logs that the user clicked on the URL. Also, firewall do not show any logs regarding this URL. Now we can just see, because this one is false positive. Submit and close close that thingy key. Now we can go to another one. This one is high, so let's go to the high one. Now if we go to the high one, it said this alert was triggered when the user, the all about link is attempted to do access an external URL that is listed in organization blacklist. So we have blacklist. The blacklist only cover known threat. It does not guarantee protection against new or unknown malicious domain. So this one said a BT whatever things. So we have it blacklist. If we take this one, I don't know if we can. That Windows doesn't allow us to paste. Yeah, you can do HTTPS bt.ly bt.ly 3. TryHackMe is playing with us. 3shk 3shk H and a couplet SK X3 I can't remember this. DA123 DA12340 status malicious. So he said is malicious. So this one is he said that. So now let's go to our so if I go this, what's the time of that alert? 956. Where is 956? Wait, yeah, This one should be this one. No, it was blocked, so it must be somewhere else before. That's the error. You know what? Let's I'm just getting by zooming. I don't see where is it. What we can do, we just search for it. Hey, when you make a video, oh, that's the, I didn't see. It was it was oh, the origin of the attack is this one. You can see it was different. It was at 8:42, and then the user click later on that. So why the alert? It said what's the time here? 9:56. What's the alert there? 12:11. This timing nonsense of. Okay, so the email came at 8:42, and it have that link BOIL, and then so we know that this recipient is this. The message is urgent at amazon.biz. So this one, so it's clearly a phishing attempt to click in that shortened URL. And then you can see the next at 9:56, this on 8:42, the firewall blocked it. So the firewall block, and this is source IP from 217. Then if we go back to our friend, 217 is this guy, Hannah Harris. So the file was correctly identified. So we can say, if I write a case report here, this is true positive. The time you follow this, that's the time frame of this, the alert. Now the affected parties is it says source IP 217. We know we already got it here. 217 is this one, Hannah Harris. So we can just let's put all the information about Hannah Harris, the email. I think, I don't know, report, I'm not good to it. So just put the detail of list of affected entities, so all information about that. Reason for classifying a true positive. What was again that tools that we use here? Try detect this tool, confirm that the shorten URL. Let's get that URL. Is malicious. My English. This is a clear, for example, this is clearly this is a clearly a phishing attempt. Sometimes an attempt to make user click on the URL, possibly to steal sensitive information, for example. What is reason for escalating the alert? We are not escalating anything because now can we escalate this? Look, if we look at the firewall block it, so the user did click on it. So if a user click, we should escalate to for training or something. Let's try if we can. I think we need to escalate. Link for attack indicator. Reason to escalate the alert. As a firewall blocked the connection from the user, and here we know just can, which confirm that did indeed click on the malicious URL. Reason for escalating alert: possible training for the user. I don't think we need to escalate, but let's assume, I don't know, to be for the user to be, for example, to be more careful not to click on unknown URLs or something. I'm not sure what we can add here. Recommendation action, firewall or deblock, possible, for example, good training for company staff, for example. I think we need, because the user did so, you don't know next time what happened. List of indicator, for example, with we can also here add, we do not know the impact. Yeah, we know there is no negative impact here, as firewall did block the connection. What happened here? List of attack indicator. Attack indicator, we can see source IP. Not a source IP. Destination IP. We can get it from the log. What's we can get the email. I think we need to escalate because some training needed. Let's see. I don't know. What's the next one? We did this medium. Watch this one. Inbound email, the same thing. External links. Just add this one. Let's see what we get. Same things. Inbound email contain one or more external links due to potential suspicious characteristic. As part of investigation, check firewall or proxy logs to determine whether endpoint intent. Okay, at 12:08, the timing is always. This is an earlier one. 8:42. Let's go out of this. 8, where is that 8 again? What? 8:42. So this is the one they're talking about. I think it's this one. Dear customer, we are unable to deliver your package. I always get this type of email. Deliver your package due to incomplete address. Please confirm your shipping information by clicking. Oh, this is the same things of the bit.ly. Did we do the wrong one before? $3S, that's the same link. TryHackMe is playing with us. It's the same link. The one that we did here. No, that, so it means what we did before, we did the wrong information. TryHackMe is confusing me now. bit.ly. We have that urgent one, 956 842. This one blocked, but blocked for who? This is the one for Harris, so the 2.17 is Harris. Okay, and the new one is the same, Harris. Agent Amazon, please, same sender. We did this one already. 3SHK, but this one said it was blocked. Oh, it's the same things that blocked with the firewall. Okay, so it's the same things, the same one. So this one we can just write a report. It's a true positive, write case report. This one is just repeat what we did already. Yeah, same Harrison. Let's do another one because it only takes 3 and switch off. This one we already did. Let me. I don't want to do it inbound email. Let's do another one. The one in Cape in 1213. This two. Oh, the Microsoft support. Let's do the Microsoft support because I think 3 and then you log us out. I think he's playing with us these things. This was triggered by inbound email. Where is it? I only took Amazon now. Remove this. Something is not dodgy about here. What's this one? The Microsoft one look nicer. Let's add the. Or the Microsoft one. At 1100. Let's go there. Where is it? That's 1100 is this one. Unusual sign-up attempt on your Microsoft account, logo, Lagos, Nigeria, address wherever. And this was not you. Please secure your account immediately. And you can see how they play with the Microsoft name, like the domain. So if I go now to M1 Microsoft support with an 1. So if I come here and say HTTP, just a domain, search straight for the domain, with the 1 Microsoft support.com. .co, and status is malicious, so we know it's malicious. Is trying to behave like Microsoft, and the link is going there and set login there. So now the next question we say, does the firewall blocked it or not? We can do, if we get lost, we can just copy that. We can come here and we just search for it, and we can see it allowed. It was allowed here. The firewall didn't block it. Source IP 10.22.25. The receipt is alert. Let's see the 225. 225 is who? Who's to 225? 24. 25 is this one. Charlotte Allen. Charlotte Allen, which it mean is it? Yeah, it's Charlotte Allen. So the user did click on it and pass the firewall. Charlotte Allen. So this is true positive. We can write case report as a true positive. hold on, yeah, it's a true positive. True positive. Write case report. The time we know it is this one. I'm getting a bit confused here. List effective entities. This CLN, and we can just go to there. It's a web development. We can do the email. We got the email directly from the CLN, so we can have that email CLN. We can that IP 225 to confirm with our logs. The reason for classifying as a true positive. This is a phishing email targeting what's the name of this guy? Why putting two emails in the same time? The name of the person is Charlotte. Targeting Charlotte, and then the sender is impersonating a company, Microsoft. Our tool, what's the name of our tool? Try detect this. Try detect this. Confirm that the domain is malicious. Malicious. I'm having problem with malicious. We can say also logs shows that the firewall allowed the connection to this URL. We can put the URL let's confirm there, because it said allow there, which also confirm that the user, what's his name, did indeed click on the URL. Now we need to escalate this because the firewalls allow it. Reason to escalate the alert: firewall failed to detect and block this malicious URL. Also, the user did click on it. We need further investigation to confirm if the user did submit any sensitive information after visiting the malicious URL. Recommendation remediation: block the domain, blacklist, add it to blacklist. Also training for user to not just click unknown URLs. Let's see, I'm not sure. Let's see what later on. List of other cut indicator. We can say the domain. We can say the whole URL. We can say the domain, the sender. I'm not sure. I'm not good in reports, so I'm not sure what. I think let's see what happens if I submit and. Don't tell me. I hate this logging out when you submit the last one. You just. So it was allowed here. Okay, which one we need to take? This is 10. Let's see one something nicer. What's this one? Because I think after the 4 will kick us out. Where's... It's like we did this already. Why it's the repetition? What's this one? This is urgent Amazon business. Okay, let's just do this one. I don't know. It's the last one. I think 4 will kick us out. This one is urgent Amazon biz that bit ly. I think we test this one. We find malicious already. We found 3sk3da. Let's look for this one. Let's search for it. I'm just lazy to look. My eyes are just flipping me. Amazon.biz. Okay, this is the URL. So I said tourism inbound. Now we know it's our friend Harris. We don't have source IP, we don't have information. So the question will be, did the user click these links? Let's see, where is it? I think I'm getting confused with these different alerts. They're confusing me. We have this, so urgent Amazon. I think we mixed up the last one with this one. I think we did mixed up. It was blocked. The 217 will be 217, which means we have this one, Hannah Harris, which come from the HR Harris receipt. HR Harris. It's like they look a duplicate to me for some reason. I'm getting confused. So the source, so it came at 8:42, 9:56. The user of file correctly blocked it. If you write a report, we can say this is true positive. Write a case report. A time. Where is that time? Let's get that time from here. List of effective entities. We have this is the user H Harris. We can take the name of the user Harris, so just add it there so we can know the user. We know the IP is that one. Reason to classify true positive. Our friend try detect this. Try detect this tool. Confirm that the URL in the email is malicious. We need to check the sender Amazon. This urgent Amazon.biz. Oh, why not? Let's I didn't. But Amazon.biz. I think is the plain with the header. It said clean, but the URL is not clean. Is malicious. This is a phishing attempt. What else? Firewall log show the user. What's our friend Hannah Harris? Harris attempted to access the link, but the firewall did block the outbound connection. Reason to escalate in the alert. Are we escalating the alert or not? because it's blocked. I'm not sure. We can say no and we can say yes because the user are clicking, so it's beta training. Firewall did the job, but beta user training is needed for not clicking on unknown. I'm not sure, and URLs in the future. Let's see what that things will talk about. Recommend remediation. Good training for social engineering. Something like that, I don't know. List of attack indicator, we have the sender. We have the URL. And we can see his no negative, for example, negative impact was detected as firewall blocked the connection, so we can be safe in the things. I don't know what else we can add these things. I don't really like reports, so let's see what that little AI will tell us. This is what I don't like. It just kick you out without even powered by AI. Your report provides a good level of detail regarding an incident, but there's always this but. You never get it under this area for improvement, the who and what and no what. So this one, when you do it doesn't tell you anything. It just give you 10 points if you do false positive. This one it tell you, for example, now missing detail. I only got 60. What exactly missing detail we miss? We wrote too many things. Your report was structured and effectively identified the phishing attempt, detailing how the email impressed Microsoft and how the user interacted with the malicious link. You correctly noted the failure of the firewall to block the connection and the need for escalation. Your remediation sessions are practical and relevant. However, the report could be improved by explicitly stating what there was no observed impact yet. Yeah, but the logs we don't have, such as no credential being entered or malware being delivered. How you will know this? Additionally, ensure all relevant details such as the destination IP address are included in comprehensive analysis. So we need to include these things. I always forget about them. Let's see which one, the next one. This one for that bit things. You have done, we're not supposed to escalate. You have done a commendable job in finding the phishing attempt for detail. The sequence of events include the user interaction with the malicious link and the firewall successful intervention. Your report clearly outlined the time of the activity, the affected user, and the internal IP address, which is crucial for understanding the scope of the incident. However, it's important to note that the alert should not have been escalated. Since the firewall actively mitigated the threat and no intermediate remediation action, I thought maybe beta training we can have. Instead, focus on preventing measures like user training. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, okay, so we don't need to escalate. You only give me 60. TryHackMe. Your report is well structured and effectively identify the phishing attempt, detail how the email impersonate Microsoft and how the user interacted with the malicious link. You correctly noted the failure of the firewall to block connection. Your remediation suggestions are practical or relevant. However, the report could be improved by explicitly stating that there was no observed impact yet. Well, we didn't do that. Recommendation. Yeah, I said we need to investigate further. Additional to or relevant details such as this destination IP, you need to put all of them. That's why I didn't. Okay. Any case, guys, how much we fail? What is first zero? I have 70 points. The points are good in these things. I'm getting better. Okay, guys, thank you very much. If you have a question, let me know. Let me know what's your score in this. Thank you.